So while implementing stack using arrays, stacks are something that are going to have insertion and deletion from the top. Last in is the first one out. Using arrays, I am going to have a stack array. As soon as I am inserting at the end and I am deleting at the end only. I take a variable known as top of stack. That is the only link to my entire stack, so that I'm having, and insertion deletion known as push and pop in the case of stack will happen only at the top. Now, array implementation mein, I am taking supposedly some programs, so I'm having hash include, taking C, so I'm taking stdio.h. Again, I'm taking global variables over here, some global programs and some global variables. So I'm having a void push. I'm taking an integer array for simplicity. Supposedly I want to push an item in, and I'm returning integer in pop. जो भी pop हुआ है वो element delete होके return हो जाए, and it is having no input. Also, before this, I'm using a hash define. I'm just redefining size of the stack to be say 100. You can redefine the size to be anything. I'm taking size to be 100. Whenever we use macros, generally we take them in capital letters so that we don't confuse them with normal variables. Again, only a standard of writing a program. After that, I will be having I'm creating integer stack of size, whatever it is mentioned here. And I'm also having an integer top of stack, which I'm initializing it to be -1. This all is happening now. Or say if you'll not be able to initialize this and see here, then you are having your integer main. I'll just give the definitions of push and pop. Within this main, first statement is to initialize top of stack to -1. Then if you want to push certain elements, supposedly I'm calling a push 10. Then I'm calling a push 20. Supposedly I want to call some push variables. And I'm calling a push 30. So I've called push 3 times. Now I want to pop certain elements and I want to be able to print them. So I'm directly using printf, elements in stack. So I'm popping them and I'm printing them. So printf, since I have pushed 3, so I'm popping 3. It is up to me %d, and I'm directly here calling the pop function. Pop will return an integer variable that will be printed. I'm again calling pop here. I will just show you how it runs, and I'm again calling pop here. So this is my main. Then I'm finally returning a 0. Done. Supposedly this is a sample main function. You can change the syntax of the main in whatever manner you want to. I would request you all to kindly go mute. Right. Thank you. So supposedly you are calling this push 10, 20, 30. So 10 is pushed, top of stack -1 tha initially, 0 ho gaya. Then 20 is pushed, top of stack becomes 1. Then 30 is pushed, top of stack becomes 2. Then you pop an element. So 30 is printed, top of stack becomes 1. You pop another element, 20 is printed, you pop another element, 10 is printed. So 30, 10, 30, 20, 10 is printed, and this is what the program does. Now the question is, how am I going to define push and pop? So let me define push and pop for you. So supposedly I'm defining push first. So I'm having void push, and I'm passing an integer. This integer can be user defined or direct integer, that is up to you. And I want to push, first of all, pushing tab tak possible hai jab tak array mein space hai. So what I want to check, the first condition is if top of stack is greater than equal to size -1. Size is 100 supposedly. Size I had defined to be 100. That means the array can go from index 0 to index 99. तो size -1 तक ही जाएगा array के case में. So if it is already 99, then no more element can be pushed onto the stack. So I will simply print overflow and I will return. Pushing is not possible. I will print the error. and I will return. If the overflow error is not there, then what should I do? I should increment the top of stack plus plus, and I should put the value. So stack top of stack is equal to n. So whatever has to be pushed, I have pushed it onto the stack. 10 was there. Supposedly initially I was calling 10 to be inserted here. So what was happening initially? This is my stack, initially empty. Okay. So I call push 10, top of stack which was earlier -1 now comes to 0 because I have top of stack plus plus, and stacks top of stack, that means stack ka 0 becomes n, which is 10. That's it, push done. Next time I again call push 20, what will happen? It will check top of stack is size -1. No, it is not. It is only 0 right now. Come here, increment top of stack. So top of stack becomes 1. Stack top of stack is equal to the new element, which was 20. Again, I am calling push for 30. Again, the same condition is checked. It is false. Increment top of stack to 2 and add the element over there. Push is clear to all of you? How
Yes,
do we
ma'am.
push the stack? हाँ बच्चे, please ask. If no more questions, then I'll move on to the pop. Now, whenever I'm popping, I am returning an element to be popped there. Okay. So when I want to pop, again I have to check empty stack तो नहीं है. Empty stack में से तो आप possible नहीं है pop करना. So you will check if top of stack is equal to -1. Empty stack कब है? जब -1 है top of stack. Then again you will be printing empty stack so that popping is not possible, and you will simply return. If it is not an empty stack, then what should you do? In that case, you will do top of stack. So you will take a temporary element. Supposedly I am taking some integer I here. So I is equal to stack top of stack, whatever is there, and you need, and then I am replacing this stack top of stack by 0. तो जो भी value थी पहले उसकी जगह 0 से replace कर दिया. Now I am doing top of stack minus minus, and I need to return I. This is my popping. So what have I done? अब now this is the current stack. I call pop. तो क्या हुआ? I check top of stack is -1. No, top of stack is 2. Then I come here. I is equal to stack top of stack, so that I is equal to 30. Stack top of stack is 0. That means this becomes 0. And top of stack minus minus. So top of stack is no more this. Top of stack becomes 1. Return I. 30 gets returned. It is printed directly onto the screen. Next time I again call a pop. I again create a variable I. Top of stack is -1. No, it is 1. Again, I come here. Stack top of stack. Stacks 1 is 20. Then I am replacing this with 0. This becomes 0. Popping is done. And I decrement top of stack. So it becomes 0. Return 20. Iska jo bhi use karna hai, do that. Again I call the pop. Again I is created. This time top of stack is 0 initially. It is not -1 yet. I is equal to stack top. I is equal to stack top is 10. Stack top is replaced by a 0. And top of stack is minus minus. That means top of stack now becomes -1 after the last pop operation, and you return the value to be used. If you again call pop, then it will check top of stack is already -1. There is nothing that you can pop. You will return empty stack. Is pushing and popping using arrays in a stack clear to all of you?
Ma'am, can you explain push it again?
Pushing.
Yes, ma'am.
Supposedly I want to traverse or print the stack, so I'm having a function say void traverse, void print. You can name anything. So here again, if it is an empty stack, you will not be able to print. So you need to check if top of stack is -1. In that case, you have to print empty stack. and you need to return. If that is not the case, then you can perform other things. Not what do you want to do is top of stack से शुरू करके 0 तक आपको सारा print करना है. So you take a variable integer I that you will be using later on. Initially you are running supposedly a for loop. I is equal to top of stack, जो भी top of stack है. I is greater than equal to 0 तक जाओगे आप. जब -1 हो जाएगा तब कुछ नहीं करना. I minus minus एक एक एलिमेंट ऊपर से ट्रैवर्स होगा. सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज printf %d and you have to print stack of I. That's it. That is all you need to do. Traversal done. So when you are trying to print the stack, जब भी top of stack की जो भी value है, currently top of stack is at 4. So if I want to traverse the stack right now, I will be 4 initially. Stack of 4 will be printed. That means 100 is printed. Next time I will be 3, 20 will be printed, 10, 50, 30 will be printed. The stack will be printed and you will come out of the loop. This is how you can traverse. If it is empty, you need not traverse. Otherwise, top of stack को change नहीं करा है traversal में. I को change करा है. ध्यान रखना. This is not push and pop. This is only traversal. Insertion deletion will happen only from the top of the stack. This is the only condition that stack has, and this condition should hold in every case. Is it now clear to all of you how can we push, pop and traverse using arrays? I want to implement stacks using linked list. So if I am going to represent a stack, it is connected in the form of a linked list. The only condition in that is push and pop. Both can happen only from the end of the list. So this is the only condition that I have. So if I quickly write down a program for pushing, popping and traversing a linked list using stacks using linked list. So again, I am having you can or you might not define the size of the stack in this case since we are using linked list. So again, the only thing that you need to do here is take the top of stack, which is important. So I'm including my standard input output.h. and I'm creating now a stack. So I'm creating a node here, only a node. So what I'm doing is type define struct node, and I'm giving here it is one value, integer value, and I'm having struct node pointer ptr. That's a self-referential structure, and I'm type defining the node to be say nd. Just for simplicity, node struct node is type defined as nd now. nd type का एक variable create कर दिया मैंने stack. Initially this will be the stack top. Generally stack क्या, this is actually the top of the stack. So I'm creating top of stack to be a global variable. Initially this will be null, which will be defining later on. Okay. So now supposedly I'm having void push. Again, I'm reading integer n. What am I doing in this case is, and now I'm not checking the overflow condition since we are using the linked list. I am going to create a temporary node and then I have to check कि अगर top of stack initially null है, so I have to give something to the top of the stack. That is all I have to do. So what I am doing here is I'm taking a temporary node, supposedly nd. I'm creating a new node here. Let me allocate some memory. So I'm using a memory allocation function, size of the node, and I have to typecast this specifically into of node pointer. This is the memory allocated to the one node. Now I'm saying n's value. This is also by chance both have gone m. Supposedly this is some value is val only. Say v is the value. So n's value is equal to v. अब n का pointer कहाँ point करेगा? Since obviously whenever I'm inserting only at the top. So n pointer will always be null. Insertion at the end ही हो रही है ना list में हमेशा. So this pointer is always null. Now I have to check if now top of stack has to be made equal to n in any case. So I need not check कि empty भी है या नहीं. What I have to do is top of stack is equal to n. अब इससे पहले top of stack से we have to link this also. So I have to check if top of stack is equal to null. That means it's an empty list right now. Then do top of stack equal to n and do nothing. Else what I need to do is, if it is not an empty list, in that case top of stack, current top of stack का जो pointer है, that should be equal to the new node, and top of stack should move to the new node now. This is insertion done, pushing done. Let me dry run this program. Let me dry run this code. Supposedly I am calling push 10, push 20, push 30. Supposedly I am calling these one by one. पहले push 10 call हुआ. At this time top of stack is null. The list is empty. I create a pointer to the node type. I dynamically allocate a node and name it as n. Value is copied as v, 10 is copied here, and the pointer is made to be null. N value is v, n pointer is null. Now if top of stack is null, which is true in our case, it is currently null, top of stack is moved to n. Nothing else is done, pushing is done. Next time I call push again on 20. It comes here, it again allocates a new node and names it as n. Value is made as value and it is now pointing to null. Now if top of stack equal to null is not true, I have the top of stack, then what should I do? Top of stack is whatever it is pointing to is now my top of stack pointer. I should move it in the opposite direction. Please update this as n pointer is equal to top of stack. Kindly update the statement as n pointer is equal to top of stack, and this was null already. So n pointer is equal to top of stack, and you move the top of stack here. Top of stack is equal to n. Because insertion and deletion यहीं से होनी है, तो हम top of stack को at the end ही create करके, हम first node को save ही नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम last node को ही save कर रहे हैं, and we are creating the links like this only. So insertion and deletion will happen at this end. Now again I call push 30 now, push 20 is done. I again see, I create a new node, I name it as n, and a 30 comes here, and n pointer should be equal to top of stack technically. So I need not do it here. I just have to make sure that n pointer is equal to top of stack. So n pointer is equal to top of stack and top of stack moves here. So the pushing is getting done. This is the linked list being created and you are pushing the variables. Is the push clear to all of you? Yes, class? Yes, class? Balki you need not check this. You can directly do top of stack. Since we are doing it in this manner, we can directly write top of stack equal to n and we can return. Since we are creating the linked list in the opposite manner, it is one and the same thing. First time also n pointer is equal to top of stack, which will be null only, and top of stack equal to n. This will continue. Empty list है supposedly. It will enter. It will create n a new node. n में जो भी 10 वैल्यू आपने रखी, top of stack के equal करा pointer, that is null, and top of stack moves here. So it works in every case. Only this much is required for push. Is this clear to all of you? Thank you so much. So let us now move on to the pop operation. Let's see how the pop works. I am having integer pop. So it should be returning something. Okay, so I am taking an integer element that has to be popped, that has to be returned. And I am taking a temporary variable that can traverse the various elements. Although I have to pop only a single element, still I need to know what I am trying to pop. So if top of stack is null, that means it's an empty stack. I cannot pop anything. Then I should print empty stack and return. Else what should I do? Return nahi hua to you will come here definitely. Then what should I do? Element is equal to top of stack's value. Now you have to take node pointer, some temporary pointer n. So n is equal to top of stack. You will see why am I taking this. And you have to do top of stack is equal to top of stack's pointer. Top of stack को तो आपने pointer पे remove कर दिया. Now you have to free n also. डायनामिकली मेमोरी एलोकेट हुई थी तो डायनामिकली डी एलोकेट भी करनी है. एंड नाउ यू आर डन. नाउ इन केस इट इज नल होगा तो अपने आप नल भी हो जाएगा. सो यू डोंट हैव टू डू एनीथिंग इन एनी केस. लेट अस ट्राई टू सी व्हाट हैपेंस नाउ. Supposedly the list that I was having earlier was, I'm having a 10 being pointed to by 20, being pointed to by 30. This was the list, and 10 is not pointing to anything, right? This was the list that I had. So this is my top of stack. So I come here, I call pop. I have to return the element, so kindly return element and then return, close it. So I call here pop. Pop is called, element is created, node is created. Top of stack is null, no it is not null. Come here, element is top of stack's value, that means element is 30. So element gets 30. N is equal to top of stack, N comes here. Top of stack is top of stack's pointer, so that this is no more top of stack. This becomes the top of stack. Free N, that means free this memory for allocation dynamically by any other person, and return the value 30. 30 is returned, that can be used. So now only this much is the stack left. Now supposedly you are again calling pop. Now again checking top of stack is null, no. Element is the value, element becomes 20. N is top of stack becomes top of stack's pointer. And you have to free this memory, return a 20. Again this element is removed. Next time again you call pop, top of stack is null, no it is not null. Element is value, element becomes top of stack's value, which is 10. N is equal to top of stack, N comes here. Top of stack is top of stack's pointer. Top of stack ka pointer null hai, that means top of stack now becomes null. Top of stack is top of stack's pointer. Free this N, N becomes free. Return the value 10. Next time when you are going to call pop, top of stack equal to null will be true and empty stack will be printed, and you will be returning without executing these statements. Is the pop operation also clear to all of you? Anybody, any doubt? Anybody, any doubt? Now supposedly I want to traverse, so I'm writing another code for traversing the stack using a linked list. So when I want to traverse, I'm taking a ND, temp variable that can be traversed. So, and temp, I can initialize is if top of stack is equal to null, it's an empty stack, I cannot be printing it. So kindly write the appropriate message, which is an empty stack. If it is not an empty stack, kindly traverse and kindly print the stack. When it is not, then what should be done? I am running a for loop for temp is equal to top of stack, temp is not equal to null, and temp is equal to temp pointer every time. This is what I have to do. What should I do? Print. I am printing the value %d, and what am I printing? Temp value. This is all I am printing. That's it. Done. Traversal done. Supposedly I am having a stack. Now this time let me show like this, since I am having it like this. Supposedly this is the same stack that I have been using. This is the top of the stack initially. And some 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 10 is the stack's condition. So here I will call traverse. Top of stack is not equal to null. Temp is equal to top of stack. Temp comes here. Then temp not equal to null is true. Print the temp value, so 30 will get printed. Temp moves to temp pointer, so temp comes here. This is no more temp. Top of stack को change नहीं करा, ध्यान रखना. This is not push or pop. I am not changing top of stack. Again, check temp not equal to null. No. Print the value 30, 20 will get printed. Update temp equal to temp pointer. Temp comes here. Temp not equal to null. True. Again print the value 10. Temp equal to temp pointer. Temp becomes null. check temp equal to null is true. So sorry, temp not equal to null is false. Now temp null हो चुका है, बाहर आओ, traversal done. Is pushing, popping, traversing stack using arrays and linked list clear to all of you? Yes, class.